Not too long ago, I was sitting on this very sofa and asking myself, what are the two biggest assets when wanting to purchase real estate for 20% below market value? It's a very important question, and I wanted to dedicate this video to answer this very question. And when we are really focusing on real estate, so many things come to mind. Yes, you've got to have money. You can't really purchase real estate without money. So money is definitely an asset, right? You can't do anything without money in today's world. You know, we're living in a very capitalistic society. And so money is very important. And then what came to mind is, yeah, money matters a lot, you know, but money, you can borrow it. You know, you can get a mortgage, you can talk to a venture capitalist, might be in your family, might not be in your family. There are many ways for you to borrow money in order to purchase real estate for 20% below market value. Money is a very important asset, but the two most important assets, and one of them is an asset that you can personally control very well. And what I'm talking about here is patience. And patience is important because you can purchase real estate today. Let's say you have the money, you find some deals, you can purchase real estate like this. It's not very difficult to do. However, what's difficult to do is to commit to a good deal. Good deals are not easy to come by. Good deals, you really got to search for them. You know, you got to know your criteria. You got to know where to look for them. You have to be patient because good deals, they exist, but there aren't a ton of them. It depends on where you're located, but there aren't a ton of them. And when we are talking about a good deal, we're talking about purchasing real estate for 20% below market value. That's a good deal. And so patience is important because if you don't have the patience, you actually never get to view the good deals. You can be, you know, as wealthy as you want, and you can even have connections, then you might be able to purchase, right? But still, without patience, you won't be able to find the best deals possible because other people will have the patience to wait, view more apartments than you, and commit to the deal that makes the most sense, financially speaking. And so because of that, and let me tell you how this works, right? Because with patience, you can actually sit down and say, okay, I want to purchase real estate for 20% below market value, and I'm allowing myself the time to do it. I'm not in a rush. I don't have to own a property by tomorrow. I would love to, even if it takes a few weeks or months, it's worth it because 20% on a 6-figure amount, on a 7-figure amount, is a lot of money to most people. And if you can save these 20%, then that's a good deal. And I have stressed this already before. You make the money with a property when you buy it, okay? You make money when you purchase the property, not when you sell it. And if you set yourself up for success, meaning you purchase real estate for 20% below market value, that's when you can make magic happen in the future. Because even if the market tanks, if you purchased real estate way below market value, you're still in a favorable position to recover from the downfall, right? You're able to do that. And also, like, when you have patience, you can go online, you can filter apartments, right? You set your criteria, you pick up the phone, you make phone calls, and you wait. You wait until a good deal pops up. There are a lot of things that are important here, and that's why I recommend you to get my latest course on how you can purchase real estate for 20% below market value. If you want to get access to this course, click on the link. It's below this video. There's a link in the description of this video. Click on that link and submit the information on the next page. That's all you got to do, right? And so it's no different than any other business. If you take a look at a marketing business, or if you take a look at whatever business, you know, a typical brick and mortar business, nothing happens without patience. And we're talking about selecting the right location. We're talking about choosing the right employees to run your company. We're talking about offering the right products and services. We're talking about perseverance. Perseverance is so, so important, and you've got to have that. The second biggest asset when purchasing real estate for 20% below market value is what? It's your network. It's the people you know. And why that's important is because you on your own only know so much. If you are in contact with people who have done such deals successfully in the past, you're much more likely to create success yourself. Now you might think, I don't know anyone who has purchased real estate successfully. I don't know anyone who has purchased real estate for 20% below market value. I don't know anyone like that. Okay, that's a fact. That's a matter of fact. So what you can do in this case, you don't know anybody, you have nobody in your inner circle who has done it successfully. It's not a big deal because in today's world, we're connected through the internet. And so you can find people who have done it successfully, hire them, let them teach you the process so that you can also purchase real estate for 20% below market value. This is a proven process that works, and you can find people like this online. There are people offering these services. There are people offering coaching programs on how to do it. I'm one of them, and that's why I recommend you to do it in case you don't have the network, right? And even if you have the network, you probably will still learn a thing or two from me that will help you to, make an even better deal. And so this is really important, right? To have people in your network who have done it successfully. You take a look. If you're an entrepreneur, right? You're an entrepreneur and you've been in business for a long time, you probably know some people who have made some significant money. And what do entrepreneurs do? Well, they don't just hoard all their money, right? I mean, they got some of it in cash. Typically, millionaires get anywhere from 15 to maybe on the high end, 25, 27% in cash. Cash is a good thing, but what do they do with the other money? Well, you can guess. They invest it in assets, right? They buy real estate, buy crypto. They buy hard assets, other hard assets, maybe precious metals. They own businesses, right? So they get money in their businesses. But I've never met a multimillionaire that has not owned at least one property, okay? And people have money, okay? Millionaires have money. Don't have to be a millionaire, even if your net worth is in the multiple six figures and you want to purchase real estate overseas. You can purchase a reasonably priced property for, let's say, $50,000 to $100,000. You can find real estate for under $100,000 in many developing countries. We're talking about maybe $1,000 to $1,500 per square meter. You can find such deals in many developing countries. We're talking Latin America, we're talking Asia, we're talking Eastern Europe, and also Africa, right? It's very possible to find real estate for even less than $1,000 per square meter. But it depends on what your objectives are. What do you want to do with the real estate? Do you want to use it as your second residence? Do you want to use it as your primary residence? Or do you want to turn it into an investment property? However, again, we want to talk about the network and the connections that you can have. And you can have them either by the people who you have worked with in the past and just asking around to see if these people are willing to share some information with you that has helped them in the past to purchase real estate for, let's say, 20% below market value. Or like I said, B, you go out there, you find a qualified mentor who has done it successfully. And that's very important, and I cannot highlight this enough. You want to purchase real estate for 20% below market value, and you want to learn from someone who has done it successfully, because if he hasn't done it successfully, he's not in the position to teach you how to do it. You have to know that this is not a super difficult process to master. It really isn't, but it does take some experience, and like I said, it does take patience, and it does take connections. Because you on your own, you only know so much. Where would you like to own real estate and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe now and turn on alerts to never miss any of my future nomadism, dating, and business advice videos. Thank you for watching.